We'd like to sincerely thank our Patreon supporters.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Justin is back, and he brought his little Justins. What's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan? That's not a little Justin, that's a little Jordan. And the boys took off. They're gonna go play basketball, but Jordan's gonna, she's gonna feed the fish with us. I held off feeding the fish this morning. You can grab a handful of that food and I would throw it right out there. So you can see them all right here. If your dad throws some right here. Look at.
You see them all?
Yeah.
What do you think? Pretty cool?
Uh-huh.
Look at all the fish.
The pond is getting loaded with the brim, and whoever, I know a couple people suggested the real food, and it's made a difference. The brim have bigger shoulders on them. They're nice and husky looking now. And at first they didn't like it, but now they're loving it. That's probably enough food though. I usually do, you can do one last one if you want to. I only do 3 handfuls a day. Who's that?
It's a LOL.
LOL? Does it have a name?
No.
Okay. You're like me, you don't name anything. All my lizards have no names. All right, we're gonna lock this up so the raccoons don't help themselves to it tonight. And today's video, they are picking out a baby black dragon monitor. So I brought 3 over because this house was closer than the other one for them. And we're gonna show you how to properly pick out a monitor. Not that they're all good, but there's always the best one in the group. Okay, so I brought 3 baby black dragons over here. Now, they have never soaked in a tub this big. So this already is something new for them. If you hover over, just stay in one spot. So they're already gonna be a little more startled. In fact, I see one of them is already being defensive in the water. But if you get your hand nicely underneath them in a non-offensive way, you can see it's breathing a little heavy. We're gonna wait till for it to tongue flick. Or what I'll do is I lift them up sometimes a little bit and see, as soon as it felt the water, it flicked. And I'll let it go. And I'll do stuff like this while talking on the cell phone, because I mean, right now, as much as I'm working, I don't have a lot of telephone time. So when I'm returning emails or messages, I'll try and get these babies in the water for a soak. You can see this one right here is trying to fall asleep under the water there. It's going through a nice shed too. And you can see on that one and this one, the ghost patterning. So they still have some pattern, and that's gonna go away as they get older. This one here in the corner that's being a little more defensive is already more black. But I don't know why it's being so defensive. I'm gonna, maybe if Justin like slowly brings his arm in the water and gives it a little soft lift with his hand and lets it know. Try and slide it from underneath. So what I do sometimes is just barely lift them up. He's gonna run away from you and he's gonna crawl right up onto my hand. Sometimes you just leave your hand there as an option for it to crawl up on. Like my hand is sitting there but not moving, so right now it's a little defensive. It's smelling my hand and trying to figure out. And sometimes it just takes a little time. This other one, if I leave my hand right there and I talked on the phone, I'm sorry, my hand is shaking, it would probably fall asleep on my hand. And that's how they learn. Watch, this one's about to crawl up on me. So sometimes it's not about reaching your hand in there and grabbing it and thinking, oh, this lizard's going to become tame. It's a big patience game. Obviously that one that's more black is more defensive. It doesn't even want to go by my hand. So this other one's actually holding on to my hand. He's actually gripping onto me, the one that's on my hand now, pretty good. Like it's getting comfortable and it's using me as a place to hold on to. So now it's not being held by me, it's holding on to me. Now, let's see if I can't get underneath that one. So I'm just trying to keep my thumb down. You know, again, the camera is going to get a lot of the worst behaviors. They seem to really dislike the camera. But all this stuff is about not giving it a bad experience. And every time it has an okay experience, like that one that I was handling there, it gained a lot of trust just from that one little interaction. And if we don't do anything to overly scare this guy, he'll learn not to be afraid from the interactions. All right, so this third one, it's coming over. Let's put the lid on. And I mean, we're not ready to bag one up anyway, but you kind of have an idea. And again, that ghost pattern will go away. Even though that one looks like it has pretty significant pattern, it will go straight to black. They're actually, I could show you the ones in the other cage. Started off a lot like that, and I can show you how black they are now. Once they get like 2 sheds in, they go full black. Just a quick break to ask you to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Now back to the video. All right, it's the end of the day. We've been a little distracted because the kids, we set them up and they've been fishing in the pond. They caught a whole mess of bass, didn't they?
Yeah, 6 so far.
6 so far, so that's really cool. They've all been having fun. But now we're getting back to picking out which black dragon they are taking home. And I think my favorite was either the one that showed the most pattern, was probably the calmest. But I did show you how that one that was, and it's this one right here, that is a little spicy, will calm down. It just needs to be worked with. So and you see how like my thumb was out and I just moved my thumb away. I just, see, it calms down and it holds on. It just needs a little bit of work, that's all.
And that one has almost no pattern.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the most black of all of them, but they will all turn black. Look, and it's holding on to me. So it's actually gripping onto me pretty good. That one seemed to be the calmest to work with. And if you look at that last one, looks thinner than the rest, it just means it's the most shy in the group. There is one in that group that is 3 times bigger than all the rest, and it's getting food first every time.
Right. Let's see how this one does.
This little guy.
He's got that one's tail.
So you see this guy's calm and is enjoying the warmth of my hand. And that's what you do, is you get them on you and just talk on the phone, watch a TV show. Before you know it, they look forward to the interaction. This really is a pretty black dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It actually just had its eyes closed. It was falling asleep in my hand just now. It just now opened its eyes.
I think it's between that one and this one. I don't know.
This guy's pretty too. Again, he just looks like the thinnest compared to those, but it's going through a nice shed. Still is a pretty animal. I'll let you know what we decide in just a moment. Okay, I think we've made our decision. After just working with it for a couple minutes, we've got the spicier one out of the 3. Let's see how close I can get without alerting it. But it has the prettiest straight black colors right now, and it's being totally calm. And we've picked it up, put it back in the water, picked it up again. Right now, because I'm sticking the camera in its face, it's a little stiff or alert right now. But that seems to be the thing, I think, with the babies. They definitely don't like the camera in their face. But I think you're going to be happy with this one.
Yeah, I'm super excited. This will be a fun project for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Purple.
So, when you pick a monitor from somebody, don't rush. Don't look at the group of 12 and say like, oh, I want that one because I like that stripe. This is going to be a 15, 20-year commitment that you're making with an animal. There's always one in the group that has some outstanding personality, and there's ones that just will never calm down, and let those go to a breeder. Pick one that chooses you, or pick one that after, picking it up, putting it down calmly, that you can get to a point where you can work with that animal. And that's what you're looking for. That animal, you do that every night or every other night, pick them up, let them swim, and interact with them. You're gonna have an amazing animal. All right, Justin. Enjoy it.
Just got to get those the cages and everything set up.
And you and I are going to build some cool cages, I think, in the future.
Oh, of course, of course. I know as soon as those.
And you were already talking about that mud mixer.
Yeah.
You're sending me some.
Yeah.
You're thinking about getting it.
Yeah, that thing's a pretty cool thing. So hopefully we can showcase some stuff that we're working on here soon.
Very cool. Can you hear the kids? They're so excited. Are you kids jumping off the dock at the end?
No, we can't.
You want to? Let's go.
I do.
All right, let's go.
All right,
Let's
that's how
see.
we're going to finish the
Yeah,
video. Kids are going to jump off the dock. All right, so the boys want to end the video with a bang, and they're going to jump off the dock. You ready, guys?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, go. Go.
Oh, it's so warm.
That's what it's all about. Having fun out here. All right, guys, until next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. See you soon.